Hello everyone, welcome to my new playlist on database. In this entire playlist, we use a famous database called MySQL to perform, various database operations. So what are you waiting for? Now let's get started by understanding first what is database, right? Before understanding database, we'll understand what is data first. You might have heard here and there, about these words like, the data is oil for 21st century. Data is everything. Data is gold. Data is platinum, right? Yes, all this are true. First, what is data? Data is a collection of facts or an information that can be, maybe in the form of numbers, strings, words, the sentences, etc. For example, when you take retail industry, like Flipkart, Walmart, DMart, uh, whatever retail industry, right? So you may have this kind of information or facts. What products purchased by a particular customer or by overall customer? How many products a customer bought? Price of the products? How many products are available? The branch details, right? All these are the information or facts, right? So that can be a numbers, a words, a combination of numbers and strings, whatever, right? From the above information, I can fetch the insights like, which branch is doing good, which product is selling more, how many customers are visiting for each branch, which product categories are creating more revenue, right? I mean, of course, this is why the data is an oil for 21st century. In fact, the data is oil for every century, but now due to a lot of reasons, now we know how to use the data properly. That can be huge data, small data, whatever the data, right? So now, as I told you, that's the data. That's the reason data is oil, right? So now, fine. With this particular data, I can actually understand my business so that I can drive my business in a right direction, right? So now to understand your business, you need a data. To drive your business in a proper direction, you need a data. Now you understand what is data and the power of data, right? So now how can I do it? Maybe I can do it by organizing or storing the data properly. Of course, I should organize the data and I store it in a proper way. Then only I can understand my business data so that I can drive my business properly. Again, how? And that's where we got the database, right? Clear? So now database is a system that stores and organizes your data. Now here, what is DBMS? Database Management System. Database Manager System is a software that is used to manage the database. Now we understand the database. It is used to, the store and organize the data in a proper manner, right? Now, what is DBMS? As I told you, it's a software that is used to manage the database, right? Database will take care of data, but who will take care of database? That's where the DBMS is. It provides the mediums to perform the various operation like, you can create a new database, you can create a tables. We'll understand what is database. We understood what is database, but in terms of technically what is database, what is tables, right? We'll understand in our upcoming videos in case you are very new to database field. It provides auto backup and recovery of the data layers. Obviously, right? So we don't know at what time what happens, right? So it's good if you take the backup of your data, and it acts as security layer for the database. So all your data is stored in a database. Now there might be chance someone can hack it, so you should be careful, right? So the DBMS will provide the security layer for your database so that unauthorized persons cannot access it, right? Let's say being in maybe a developer, I can have access to select and update. Maybe some other person will have, when you say select and update, you can read the records and you can update the records in the table. Maybe someone else will have select, update, and delete the records, right? All this kind of access, everything, no, you can provide using DBMS. Yeah, in very layman, right? No, it's a front layer for our database. Whatever we wanted to do in database, we have to do it via DBMS, database management system. Now, what is SQL? We know maybe it's a structured query language. We understood what is data, what is database, and what is DBMS. Now, what is SQL? It's a typical programming language because the SQL, the L itself is a language, obviously, that runs on top of database to fetch the data for analysis. Not only for analysis, using SQL, you can write the data in database, you can read the data from database, you can update the data, you can delete the data, and also you can understand the data to understand better how your business is going, right? As I just told you, right? So we can perform all these operations. So yeah, of course, so SQL is one of the widely used language and also is the easiest language for analyzing the data. Not just for analyzing data again, right? So for storing, manipulating, retrieving the data. We can also do the similar things using Pandas, which is one of the Python package. I already have a playlist. So mostly whatever we can do, using SQL, we can also do the same thing using Pandas. But only thing is Pandas we use on the CSV files, JSON files, XML files. Your SQL will be used on top of database. See, SQL is definitely a database. SQL is definitely a mandatory, skill set when you want to be a software engineering, web development, data engineering, backend engineering, data science, whatever you name it in IT, database is very crucial, skill set which is required. So hope you understand what is data, the power of data, what is database, why we actually need the database, right? So hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.